Woo! Oh, wait, nope, nope. That's it. I forgot my keybinds. Anyways, we're back. I did not play Destiny yesterday. What up? Sans, right? That was your... Wait, right? No. Yes. You're gonna have to correct me. Anyways, what up? I didn't play Destiny at all yesterday. I got called into like a last minute thing for work. So I have been outside all day. I am burnt. Not really burnt, but I'm just... My skin's so sick of the sun. All my years playing... Or, playing. All my years as a lifeguard. Out in outdoor pools and working and just... It's caught up to me. I spend like 2 hours out in the sun and I can feel my skin just being like, no, we don't like this. Take us away. Please, no more. 5-day amnesia already kicking in. Hey, I got it. I just wasn't comfortable with my knowledge, Sans. Alright. So this week, there's some good Destiny stuff happening. Ooh, I want to play around with this new grenade launcher I got. If that's the case... Guess we'll have to see what it is. I'm fine rocking my arc class if we need to. Anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't know what the new story is this week. There is something, that much I do know. And apparently there's a new BDD6 update that came out. I want to cover that. We'll see if I do that today or tomorrow. We'll see. Since we finished Hogwarts Legacy, kind of just in between games at the moment. Let's listen to the report.
Your efforts are paying off, young wolf. It's time for another dive, and another haul of coral for the deputy commander. Assuming, of course, that you can prevent the deep from drowning you like a rat. Not that I'm worried about your capacity to do so, especially when Sloane's fighting by your side. She's always been one to shoulder a burden so that others need not. That's something I understand all too well.
Yeah, you're now a
After the
cabal.
Iron Lords fell, I alone remained to keep the torches lit, to hold the banner high, and honor those who died in the line of duty.
It's okay to mention the Splicers
It
and
was
Siva.
a lonely path, one I walked for centuries without complaint. Now, a legion of my former enemies walks beside me. I had forgotten what such camaraderie could be like, and I suspect the same holds true for Sloane. Keep that in mind when the two of you are in the depths. There's no weapon more powerful than the soldier standing next to you.
I agree with that, but you never see your allies fighting. The closest we got was Mithrax fighting behind the glass during that prison break mission where Amanda died. Anyways, how did I beat Hogwarts Legacy in 6 streams? Each stream was 4 to 5 hours. One of them was 6 hours. So that alone accounts for like, I don't know, 20, 30 hours of gameplay, which is a lot. And I also played a ton off stream, doing all the side quests and stuff. In fact, I forgot to mention this, but I 100%ed the game. Or like, I got the 100% completion for your field guide book that they give you. So that doesn't require you to do every little thing in the game, but it covers most of it. So, yeah, I have 100% at the bottom of the screen there whenever you look at my Hogwarts Legacy thing. Feels nice. Love that game. I'll totally play it again and to be more evil, even though your choices don't really matter. But yeah, super fun. Anyways, into the depths. Saladin commends you on your progress thus far and instructs you to conduct another dive for more coral. He also comments on your continued teamwork with Sloane, drawing a parallel to his own experiences leading the Iron War beasts. I had forgotten what such camaraderie could be like, he admits, and I suspect the same holds true for Sloane. Saladin urges you to keep working together as you carry out the mission. Alright, Operation Fulgurite. What? Oh, there it is. Sweet, we are going straight into the mission. That's nice. So I haven't had much work these last few weeks, right, Chad? That's why I've been streaming so much. That's how I got through Hogwarts Legacy so quickly. It's because I had no life.
This is Operation Fulgurite. Scans have uncovered a rich shelf of egregore coral at a depth we've yet to explore. So rich, in fact, that it has attracted the attention of a Taken Knight and their minions.
Oh no, not a Taken Knight.
Radiating Taken energy, turning our hall rancid. You don't mind if I take it from here, do you, Big Blue? Good. We're diving into the dark and robbing the Taken blind. Woo! Let's be heroes.
Indeed.
Was that throat clearing Zavala? It sounded like Sloane. I was a little confused there for a second. No modifiers, right? No. Okay. I guess we'll go Arc, I guess. Where's Thunderlord? Let's use Thunderlord. Anyways, I've been watching a ton of anime. Gone through quite a number of them. I watched Promised Neverland, which I kind of enjoyed. I feel like had they kept the proper ending, sorry, hold up, I'm just okay.
Just so we're clear, disrespect the commander again, I'll hurl you off the arcology like a shot put.
That all it take to get you to surface? I'm betting the ocean floor feels like home sweet home now. Hey, Chief?
Deputy Commander.
Get swallowed up by anything big while you were out there?
Not much cover at seafloor. Before Ahsa, they tried.
Doesn't sound so bad. Open space, cozy long girl. How'd you sleep?
Like a lamb in power armor. Stay on mission, and don't call her that.
Oh, passive special ammo regeneration. Okay. By 10%. We'll do the energy weapon. So yeah, Promised Neverland. I enjoyed it. It was very dark, but it was good. I felt the ending, like, I didn't mind too much. It was a little rushed. I feel like they could have had another season or at least like another half arc. But then I read like what the manga's ending was, and I kind of like that outcome better. It kind of fits the mood of what Promised Neverland was meant to be. Oh, that's that I watched. I watched Arcane. Finally got around to that. That was a good anime. Excited for it to finish. Definitely leave on a huge cliffhanger, but good character progression.
Thing is, since you strapped on that rig and walked out into the deep, I've been itching to know. You regret it?
Worried you couldn't hack it? From what I hear, you're a survivalist.
I've run from every damn thing, if that's surviving. But, you commit. I'm fixing to commit to something stupid myself. Get swept up in a cause. So be real. You regret it?
The Vanguard had a file on you. Doesn't paint you as the hero type. You might regret it.
Well, ain't that the truth?
We're losing a lot of pressure. What else have I watched? Watched Seven Deadly Sins. That was okay.
Deploying Sunimeter. This whole
Um,
shelf is contaminated.
and watched the first season of Sword Art Online. Didn't mind it too much. I was pretty invested in the first season. But after that, like, I just feel like the story ends for me. So I'm not bothering watching the next season or so. We purify their... Do we go here and just dunk it? Oh, okay. See, it was pretty good. Again, I only watched the first season. What drew me to the show was the concept of them being stuck in virtual reality and dying in the game kills you in real life. You know, you've seen it before, but it's always cool to see how people write out stories like that. And then later on, like,
offerings, I accept them. Slay, be slain, rise, drink, and let fill. In this strife you
sorry, I'm playing Zebu Speak.
Stop! Stop! Enough!
Oh boy. After season 1, it kind of gets boring. Yeah, because, like, after they escape the virtual world, I'm like, okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to, you know, leave this quickly, but I'm okay with it. And then him having to save, what's her name? Whatever her name is. Ahsa? Ahsa? I've already forgotten. But I was totally down for their relationship. I was loving it. I'm like, I hope he rescues her. And the whole time I'm like, you better rescue her. So after the happy ending, I was like, yeah, I mean, I read a synopsis of what the next season would entail just to see if, like, maybe the story continues. But it's like, no, it's just more shenanigans, not really related to the first season event. So I'm like, okay, we're good. But I will say, this irked me a little bit. The end of season 1, it was like they completely focused on him and his sister and like trying to make her feel better. And I'm like, I give two poops that his sister loves him because that's just weird. Well, why are we focused on this at the finale of the season? So if I was ever to rewatch the first season, I'd like completely skip the last half of the last episode because I just don't care. It's like a completely new story, but it is kind of entertaining too. Oh, I'm sure. And it's not, it's just, like I said, the only things that kind of drew me to the show ended. So for me, there's no point to continue watching the seasons, especially since the anime's still going. It's too much investment. I got other animes I'm watching.
Keep it coming. I've seen you run moats faster
I
than
hear a lot of
this.
people talking praise for it, but I just kind of give it the same praise as I would for something like Promised Neverland. I'm like, it's a good anime, but I wouldn't call it like a grand masterpiece or anything. Also, my cousin, she tells me stories because she has a friend who's like die hard for SAO, and she says that SAO is a lot better than Attack on Titan in its story and its world building and all that stuff. And I'm sitting there like, I watched the whole first season of SAO, and I've watched all of Attack on Titan, or even just comparing like first season to first season. I'm like, there's no comparison. I'm sorry. Attack on Titan's world building is the best of all the animes that I've seen so far. You started watching My Hero Academia? Okay. I was trying to figure out what you were meaning by that. So you're enjoying it. That's good. My Hero, I feel like its start is its weakest, if I'm going to be honest with you. And even then, it's not the worst, but later on, you'll come to love it. The newest season that just came out is one of their best. And then, I think it's like in season 3 or maybe season 4, there's a certain arc where, honestly, it's my favorite season of all anime. Never watched Attack on Titan? Yeah, I mean, if you're not into those kind of animes, then you probably won't like it. But it's dark and really good.
They're gone.
That knight's headed your way, hero. Get ready for a showdown.
I think the appeal of Attack on Titan is just how intricate the story is. Like, its replayability or its reviewability is so good. Because you rewatch the episodes and you realize that all these huge, massive reveals and plot twists and story twists, they've been staring you in the face the whole time, but you were just so elegantly distracted throughout all of it because there's so much happening. But like going back through retrospective and hindsight, you're like, oh wow. His eyes turn into sand. Yeah, skinny All Might is so frail and adorable. I thought you just booped me off the edge and I was going to be insanely upset.
Kalgarak, taken from bones. Fight forever!
Hey, that's Shax's line. Can't say that. Oh yeah, no, this newest season of Demon Slayer is almost done. I think there's one more finale episode left that comes out not this week, but next week. I think there's a 2-week break between the two. I actually just got access to my cousin's Crunchyroll account, so I'll be watching that here this week. super excited for it. Like, Demon Slayer's story, I give like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's a good story, but it's not like the best I've seen. But its animation is just so good. Also, I'm in trouble here. Alright. Alright, stabilize a little bit. Let me use my abilities more. Yeah, you can binge it all now and like, not be missing out at all. In fact, watching it when the finale releases is probably a great time to watch an episode as it comes out.
Kept running. Look at them now. They're dead.
Well, if you didn't need the backup, I could have saved myself the leg cramps. Let's exfil. Get this back to the long girl. Yes, I like it. And hear what she's got for us.
See? It grows on you. Talking with her must be a trip and a half.
It's a bit like wandering out into the dark. You're lost for a minute, but then your eyes adjust and you acclimate. Things normalize.
One foot in front of the other. Funny how many things work like that.
Ain't that the truth?
Alright, back to the helm. The animation of Demon Slayer is just weird. Makes it goofy and funny looking. And stuff where like everything is destroyed by a green looking goblin. Wait, do I have to do an actual deep dive? Oh. Okay. Alright then. So Arc Threat, Famine, Togetherness. Well, we definitely want to go with our Void build. Alright. Time to do match made.
This is tactical. Dive green.
Actually, no. Let's do the grenade abilities.
Dive operation is go. Keep your minds clear.
We are going to be chucking
attacks do
so
not
many grenades.
only live on the field of battle. She stalks our thoughts for doubts like exposed throats.
You're
And
hearing her
I
too,
haven't
huh?
done this with randoms
Well, I
before.
can't imagine the Saint has any doubts to prey on. You should be safe.
You would be wrong, friend.
Why does he have like a spark runner tag on him? Oh, it's the reunited stuff. Ah. Yeah, it's because we're drifting apart. This is why you have Devour. We'll be fine.
Get your ghost on that gear. Let's see how they like a little sabotage.
He's over there. Alright. Alright, we need machinery repaired. Oh. All right, let's go. I wonder why he's just doing so much damage. Look at it. Why do I have Blessing in the Sky? What? Also, do we mess up the pressure trial? We might have. Yeah, no worries. Have fun with your game. I think Blessing in the Sky is because of the... buff we have next to each other. Yeah, that's it.
almost like we planned it, Guardian. Let's sink a little more and do it again. Now I'm too curious not to ask. What's Zevo digging up for you?
The time I wasted, how my choices, my weakness found me on the edge of giving up. Without Osiris and the Guardian, I would remain lost.
Okay, that resonates with me. She says I'd be nothing without Ahsa. That we're cowards. But I'm here, fighting her to the end.
Hers are words she wishes were true.
Alright. Yeah, I think we failed that first pressure trial.
Ahsa can feel a horde of coral nearby. It's been harvested. Draw out whoever did it, and I'll keep reinforcements off your back.
Really? We waited for this guy last time, too. He's a 4th prestige Iron Lord. He sucks. Alright, just find him. Make sure he... I mean, he is getting closer, just taking his dear sweet time. Is he trying to get collectibles? It's not the time or place for it. If you die, son of a... Come on. Goodness sakes, that took forever. What's wrong with you? I don't know if we're supposed to find Toll anymore. Oh, he's over here. Wow, Helios doesn't know what he's doing. Oh my gosh. Alright, whatever. Nope. It went away. Sweet. Great. We're not getting it.
Recognize that one. They hit one of our drill sites. Hit them back.
I wonder if I shot my own grenade there.
Transmat collection receiving. Coral secure. You are clear to die, and Saint 14 is with you.
You're hearing screams and gunshots in the background. Accelerate class ability, and it's void damage.
I think you're right about those words being what Zebu wants to be true. It won't happen while I hold Titan.
When I crusaded against the Elixni, I held very similar idea. Osiris, too, had a singular mind about the facts. We lost ourselves in these obsessions. We lost moments that truly mattered.
With all due respect, Saint, we are very different people.
Osiris warned me you would be resistant.
Again, all due respect, but Osiris is a damn know-it-all.
Yes, well, that is because he knows many things.
Insane. What a big lovable buffoon. Why is Helios always like just never wanting to join us, right?
Okay, partner. Get drilling while I get loud and make a diversion for you.
You can tell we're both sick of this guy. So that requires XP. Requires XP. Requires XP. We need to do commendation scores. Nah, crap. I wish I could kick this guy. Try and look for Tolan. Where is he? Just so you know, I know where he's located. Can't find him. I think maybe if you fail one, like you can't get the next one. That would make sense to me. Here? Woo! Woo! Come on, super kill something. They didn't kill anything. They didn't get devour. Lag. All right. You know, Heavy Shanks had teleporters.
Refuel needed. Cover the run.
Right, it's him, homeboy, running Lumina. Dang it. There's my first death.
Transmat collection receiving. Coral secure. You are clear to dive, and Saint 14 is with you.
Egregore samples accounted for. Guardian, we're clear to engage their commander.
Oh my gosh. I despise you so much.
Tell the wrath, taken from bones, chiseled by loss. Rise, a test of metal.
He's so tanky. Oh my gosh, are you not gonna live? Are you not gonna pick me up either? Oh my gosh, I just... Same PvP. Just... Freaking heck. Wizards. Is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Woo!
Saint, I've heard the stories, but what actually happened to Osiris?
I only know what he has told me. And that I have never seen Osiris soundly beaten. Xivu Arath drew him into a trap. He slaughtered Hive that she took power from. His light was not enough. He wonders if Strand would have been.
I saw her projection on Titan before Ahsa found me. How do we fight something like that?
I do not know. Any way we can.
I beg your pardon. The darkness awaits my what? Gosh. What an awful player that was. Oh, man. Alright, Time to witness a conversation. Don't know what the conversation is gonna be about. I'm assuming it's between two people.
Oh, hey there, Valis.
Germain, or is it Dredgen Hope?
You know it's Drifter these days. Has been for a long time.
I was just speaking with the deputy commander. She's ready for you.
How's she holding up?
Sloane is a soldier, and that role has given her purpose. Hope. But she has been through a great ordeal. Her own personal dark age.
Yeah. That's a bad hand to be dealt. Maybe this can wait. Unless you want to tip one back. Talk about the bad old days.
What is that? Motor oil? Battery acid?
Only one way to find out.
You and I are among the oldest of our kind. Centuries we've orbited each other. Why now?
Why not?
Maybe another time.
I think Kaido's actually mellowed that old wolf out a bit.
Are you not gonna come in with us? Okay. I just want like a gun that has a low screen presence. Alright, Sloane, you ready?
Shrouded in darkness. A promise of something more. Two halves of a whole. Long divided. A schism between them. Reunited. A glimpse beyond. To the beginning.
I didn't understand any of that. I have no idea what to make of that. Okay. Back to the helm.
The plan's working. It's getting easier for me to parse Ahsa's thoughts, like a picture coming into focus. Other things are a little harder for me to wrap my head around. When I first heard of Saladin's Iron War Beasts, I didn't know what to think. We lost a lot of people in the Red War. The Empire took so much away from us, and now Saladin commands an Imperial Legion. They're the reason we had to fall back and regroup on Titan. Why I had to send fire teams down into the Arcology, never to return. Those Guardians died under my orders. They paid for our foothold in blood. When the pyramids arrived, there was no way in hell I'd give it all up without a fight. This is nothing compared to what others sacrificed. Completing the mission is how I honor them. Just like Saladin honors the Iron Lords. no matter who he leads into battle against our enemies. Stay the course, Guardian. Once Ahsa and I are ready again, it's back into the depths for us.
All right. Okay. Sloan confides in you that it hasn't been easy for her to see Saladin in command of the Iron War beasts. We lost a lot of people in the Red War, she explains, and now Saladin commands an Imperial Legion. She recounts how many Guardians under her own command lost their lives to establish a foothold on Titan, and how she refused to give up that ground without a fight. Despite her initial reservation, she recognizes that Saladin wouldn't have joined Kaido's war council unless he felt it was noble and right. Choosing to trust his judgment, she tells you she'll soon be ready for another dive. And there we go. Alright, who's our message board this week?
Saladin Forge. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Just thinking about the battle days, like you said, and that bar you used to tend at the base of Fellwinter Peak. You went by Wu Ming, as I recall. Made some coin selling drinks to the Iron Lords, then spent it hiring them to do jobs on the side. Remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember. You left out the part where you threatened to burn it down.
Maybe I should have. I never asked you why you ran that little operation. What did you stand to gain?
With how your pack of wolves tipped their bartender? Not much. That place never got too busy, but I had my regulars, and they all had their problems. Some of them just weren't that easy to see from on top of a mountain. Maybe I wanted to call them to your attention.
Ah, so you had a better perspective.
Not better, just different.
I suppose I could see the value in that.
Everything's got value, old wolf. You just gotta know where to look.
It's always interesting to listen to the ancient Guardians. They're just so old. On to the Lord. What's this week's message? Chapter 3 Legacy. A soft simulated whimper echoes through the workshop as Archie rests his head on Anna's shoulder. They sit together in front of the harness holding up Rasputin's erstwhile exoframe, a lifeless effigy of cables and steel. I know, buddy, Anna says quietly. I miss him too. After Rasputin's sacrifice, Anna had arranged for the exoframe to be transferred from the helm to her workspace in the tower. At the time, she had told herself that keeping the frame in storage would have been a waste, that its technological advancements could prove useful to other exos in the future. Honestly, though, she simply wasn't ready to let go. Nevertheless, she signed herself up for a new task. What better way to cope with grief than by staying busy? So she had me good on her word, tinkering with the frame to reverse engineer its more convoluted components. That was until she heard that Titan, like Mars before it, had suddenly reappeared, and Sloan along with it. A warrior in need of a war, a weapon in search of a target. Not unlike the War Mind. The thought kept Anna from fully burying herself in her work. For now, she wraps her arm around Archie as her thoughts drift to all the detritus left in Rasputin's wake. Rasputin had assembled an arsenal of unfathomable scale, remnants from thousands of war sets strewn across the solar system, prototype weaponry never to be completed, stratagems and simulations forever forgotten. And yet, sitting here in the shadow of his sacrifice, Anna finds that she wants to remember him by the one thing not built for war. A canine AI, created for no other purpose than companionship. One that has made a home for himself in the tower, greeting everyone who meets on his daily walks. In the end, Rasputin's legacy was not the war he waged, but the lives he sought to protect. The notion brings a smile to Anna's lips. It's what distinguished him from Xivu or Wrath, and Anna hopes that Sloane can realize the same holds true for her. Anna looks to the exoframe one last time before rising to her feet and pats the dog on the head. He happily wags his tail in response. "Come on, Archie," she says. She reaches for her comms unit. "Let's go for a walk." You know, completely forgot about Anna after season of the, whatever you call it. Seraph, that's it. Yeah, after season of the Seraph, I was just like, alright. Well, that's this week's story. Not much. I think there's a lot more lore between Drifter and Saladin, which is always cool. That's it. Nothing too big. Kelgaroth. Who's Kelgaroth? Let's look this up. Oh, this dude. Ha. Okay, now I remember now. I'm like, I know that name. Which Hive Knight is this guy? It's the dude we keep killing, who just can't seem to take a break. Because he's weak. But anyways, that's it. Nothing too much more exciting. I believe there's nothing else to really do. This week's fishing should be on Ness's, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. My new light quests. No new exotic stuff this week. No secrets. I would have heard about it by now. So yeah. Fun times. Bug out bag. Is this like a new Gambit submachine gun? Oh, this is the Crimson Ornament. You have to get this one. Alright. Well, that's it. We'll see if I do a stream later today. And if we do, it'll be for the BDD6 update. If not, we'll hold that off for tomorrow. But thanks for watching.